What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, people? What's going on? What's go? All right, man. I hope everybody doing all right out there. Blessed to everybody. Blessed to everybody. Blessed to everybody. We are live. We are live. All right, man. Definitely thank you guys. I hope you guys for definitely thank you and blessed to you guys for all your support and everything that you've done by helping a brother out. What's going on, Truth? What's up with you? Thank you for tuning in and jumping on tonight. I see a lot of people up. Well, it seem like folks are up burning the midnight oil on tonight. Blessings to you all, man. This has been it's been definitely crazy. I want to definitely give a shout out to everybody who has been supporting the GoFundMe for my mother as we're trying to um, save her home. As many of you know, she died from cancer, breast cancer, April of this year. And so I have discovered by things being left to me, as well as my siblings, we discovered there was a lot of other financial debts and things like that that my mother, due to her condition, had to file for bankruptcy and all types of other financial things that she kept from us, not want us to worry and different things like that. What's going on? Greetings to you as well, Elder Gilbert. What's going on? Thank you, Truth. Um, thank you for that. So I thank everybody. If you have not contributed and would like to contribute, we are our goal to recover or to take care of all of her debts and things like that. We have a goal of $200,000. I know that is definitely something that is a high number, but definitely if we had 2,000 people give $100, we can reach the goal. And so I'm thankful to my cousin, Dr. Kelly Richardson, over at We Woke Now for posting it on his channel, as well as my cousin Benay Israel for posting it on their channel. So it's also in my post community feed as well. So if you want to contribute to that, definitely, I would definitely greatly appreciate it. My family would greatly appreciate it. And so let's get to it. I'm not going to hold you up tonight. Man, listen, I came across this video and this was a pretty heated discussion. I did not know. Nobody informed me. I've been dealing with TikTok because I'm definitely getting involved more with social media and things like that. I kind of generally post our services, not really getting into different other conversations, things like that. But I'm kind of opening up as well to those ideas and looking at other content, maybe even having some form of commentary regarding those different types of content. But as you know, we keep it biblical and we keep it integral around here. So I want to thank everybody once again for the support. If you have not liked, shared, or even subscribed to this Believers in One Messiah YouTube channel, definitely like, share, and subscribe. And make sure you hit the bell button, the notification button, to be notified when I go live. All right, let's get into it. I want to share this video, man. Man, this is a pretty interesting video. And this is a discussion that took place. I've been on, man. Nobody informed me about this TikTok. I mean, TikTok is the wild wild west, y'all. It is literally the wild wild west. I mean, TikTok has become a platform just for any and everybody to just debate, argue, and whatever they want to do, and it is just a madhouse of the who's and anybody. I'm just saying. I mean, every time you look around, I mean, people are debating about this. You got the deconstructionists over there, you got the atheists over there, you got the Israelites over there, you got the Christians over there. Everybody likes making their blatant statements and they're saying, "Hey, come challenge me," you know. And some of this stuff is not even worth the challenge or even getting involved in the conversation of challenging or responding. But anyway, all right. So I want to play this video. There was this discussion between an African American and a Jewish man, and this was a pretty interesting. I got this. I'm gonna let y'all decide. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all decide. But this is pretty interesting. All right, so let's get to it. All right. I'm gonna share my screen right here, man. Absolutely truth. I definitely agree, because if you know the truth, why debate ignorant people? That's very. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that, truth. Now, y'all, listen, man. I'm gonna play the video. I get some commentary. And I'm gonna give y'all thoughts and hear what y'all read y'all thoughts and see what y'all got to say in the chat. All right, here it is. Here it is.
And what was it that you saw on my Instagram that offended you at a level where you felt the need to reach out?
All right, did everybody hear that? If you heard that, put a 1 in the chat. I want to make sure that my audio is clear and that you can hear it. If you heard that, put it in the chat. Okay, just throw a 1 up in there. Just throw a 1 up in the chat. I just want to make sure that everybody can hear me or everybody can hear the video. All right. Put a 1 in the chat. Matthew 15:24, telling it all. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, brothers. Thank you. All right. Thank you, family. Let's roll.
So the video in question was you debating an Israeli gentleman. You were saying something about Jews being white. He counteracted with they're black Jews, so it's not the case. And then you proceeded to say something.
How about you? Are you a white Jew?
So we could elaborate on this debate. I'm going to try to stay sort of in the pocket here, one thing at a time. But am I white passing? Absolutely. How are we going to define
you say you're white passing?
Yes. I mean.
Okay. So what I'm asking, I'm just asking you a simple question. It's a yes or no. Are you a white Jew?
Again, I'm white passing.
You say you're white.
So let me ask y'all this. Did y'all, I don't know if everybody, I know everybody's seen the video. I posted a video up on my channel. What's going on, Moby? I don't know if everybody saw the video on my channel where the two Jewish professors were talking with another brother, and they were talking about skin tone. They were talking about, you know, they're Jews, but at the end of the day, they embrace, when need be, the white advantages. But when it comes down to making the distinguish between white advantages and Jewish advantages, they're going to always side with Jewish at the end of the day. Okay. So I just wanted, if you haven't seen that video, I uploaded it on my channel. All right. Again, this is just a discussion, fair use. Let me say that, but this is just a discussion that we're having tonight, and I want you guys to look at it, and then we're going to have commentary. Again, I'm gonna be talking about a lot of different things that's going on, and that way we can get subject matter and understanding, and as a community, we have a conversation to build on it. So let's play it.
White passing. Okay. And am I black or am I black passing?
If you're basing it on your skin color, black's just a Western construct. You have a background?
It's a Western construct. I thought it was a biological reality, which is to say that there are melanocytes in my skin. Melanin is found in the skin, the eyes, the hair. It makes pigment. It makes you darker. So that is a biological reality. That is not a Western construct. So I ask you one more time, are you a white Jew?
Again, no. If I were to ask you in the context of, let me ask you this. If we were in a setting where everyone's black, let's say we were in a country where everyone's black, and I asked you, what are you? Would you say I'm black, or would you?
Imagine being able to build anything, for any reason, in any style.
Then list your identity.
So if you ask me, am I black in a country where everyone's black, I would say, yes, I'm black, because the facts does not change based on environment. But I think that you're actually running away. This is a red herring. You're running away from the actual question, which is, I'm asking you about your biological reality. What we've observed consistently, especially among white Jews, and there's nothing wrong with being a white Jew if that's what you are you often will find that they wear a Star of David necklace around their neck. Why? Because otherwise we wouldn't know that they were a Jew. We just look at them as a white person, a person of European ancestry, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's because you have an identity which you've stolen and you've created a fictitious story. You have to wear the Star of David to represent that you're Jewish. Just like if you have a male dressed as a woman, you know, they have to force you into using their pronouns because the reality, the truth that is abundant to all shows that they are in fact a male, but they're pretending and masquerading to be a woman, and they expect us all to agree and take in the lie.
Okay, so are Palestinians who are the same, who have fairer skin than me white, are they Palestinian?
We don't need to go to metaphors. We're just asking you. We don't need metaphors. We don't need analogies. We're just asking you.
And I gave you.
Are you
I'm
a white
asking you a
Jew?
question. You answered your own question. Now I'm asking you.
That's really interesting. I actually predicted what you'll do. I want to show you. I didn't have time because I was in a business, but I made a slideshow. And I have superior intelligence, so I knew what you were going to do before you did it. So I was going to finish it. I was just far too busy. But so I have a number of things here. I call them Zionist strategy. So you're using this one right here. It's counter question instead of answering truthfully. You see, that's precisely what you're doing. I asked you a simple yes or no question. Are you a white Jew? I asked you, are you a white Jew? I'm sorry,
then you,
real quick, let me finish. I asked you, are you a white Jew? And then instead of saying no or yes, which would be the truth, you instead did what I predicted that you would do, which I've clearly written it out. Counter question instead of answering truthfully. So what you did is you started asking me questions. Well, what if you were in a black country? What if a Palestinian's light skin? What if Marquette had hair? You know, you could just answer the question, and you notice I predicted what you did. That was already written. So you see, that's how predictable you are. You're extremely outmatched.
Could I ask you a question since without you doing the Andrew
Tate? Well, of course you're going to ask me a question. Okay. I already predicted that. Before you go on, I just want to confirm if you'll admit. I just want to see if you're an honest man. Will you admit that I predicted what you were going to do? I asked you a simple question. Instead of answering it, you asked me questions, which was what I had written before the conversation started.
You asked a question and then predicted. You knew you were going to ask that question. You knew the result of that. So
I knew the result would be that you would lie. I mean, you could have just simply said yes. Yes, I'm a white Jew. If you ask me, Marquette, are you a black man?
For the question, and you wanted that answer. So again, are we going to have an honest conversation here? Or?
Well, it's hard to have an honest conversation if you will persist in your lies. You are a white European.
Again, so first and foremost, if you want to say I'm not a real Jew, I'm not from Israel, my family is Moroccan, going as far back as the diaspora, as far back as you want to believe. So by your own account, you'd be wrong. If anything, I'd be just as Moroccan as any other Moroccan. So if you're
Moroccan, and we can break down that history too. And shout out to the Moroccans. I've been to Morocco probably more times than you. I've been there 13 times. How many times have you been to Morocco?
Well, more than me. Go ahead.
Yeah, more than you. Right. So I've also researched it quite a bit. So you probably don't want to go down that path, right? Moroccans, what language do they speak? 2 languages. Give me 2.
They speak French and Spanish.
French and Spanish, extraordinary. Most people would have said Arabic and Berber. You're ridiculous. That's how European you are. That's how European you are.
Yo, what? Yo, wait a minute, man. What's y'all thoughts so far? And again, you know, let's keep it cool in the chat, okay? Let's keep it cool in the chat. All right, we don't want to have to hide any of your comments or delete your comments. So let's keep it cool in the chat. Let's be respectful in the chat, family. All right. So, but what have y'all thought thus far? What are y'all thoughts thus far? Because this is, man, the man did not say Arabic or Berber. He asked about the language. He didn't say Arabic or Berber. And he's Moroccan. He's Moroccan and didn't say Arabic or Berber. Man. All right. Let's continue the conversation.
Language Moroccan speak. You said French and Spanish. The primary language is what, young man?
It's Arabic and Berber, but we're saying
thank you. So you go to the European languages. You prove my point. It's child's play here. So again, carry on. I'll let you speak.
Again, you asked the question, which you knew was a leading question. You asked, am I a white Jew? And I said, ethnically, I'm Jewish. That's its own identity.
Ethnicity and race are 2 different things. Ethnicity is the shared culture and history. Race is the biological reality. For example, I can be a black American, a foundational black American, and we have a particular history which would be different from, say, an Ethiopian or a Nigerian. They're different ethnicities. However, all 3 of us would fit into the category of Negroid or black. You see, so you don't even understand the simple distinction between ethnicity and race, yet you'd be so arrogant to come on here and try to have a debate.
Is Israel majority European?
The leadership
yes
of
or no?
Israel
Yes or no? Is Israel majority
European?
Yes
Israel
notice how you're trying to stop me and give context?
Yes or no? If you calm yourself down, if you just calm yourself down.
I've never been calmer.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
I've never
the only reason that I have to state it, because when you say Israel, you guys have Israel in the Bible, Israel that you stole from Palestine.
No,
so I just need to be clear. So I'm answering your question, and I will give you a yes or no if you just calm down.
No, I want a yes or no. I'm engaging with you. I let you set the terms of engagement.
I appreciate you. Just calm down. I'm going to answer your question.
I've never been calmer. You're not talking about OnlyFans girls.
You would have to just stop talking. It's actually a Jew who runs OnlyFans, and if we could stop using that word, it'd be good for the stream.
I'm going to write that down.
Yo, did y'all know that it was a Jew who runs OnlyFans? Put a one in the chat if you knew that. That there was a Jew who runs OnlyFans, or who's an investor or the owner or have some form of ties to OnlyFans. If you know that, put a one in the chat. If you don't, put a two in the chat. Man. Man. And the brother didn't bring up OnlyFans. It was the Jewish guy who brought up OnlyFans. Why did he bring up OnlyFans, though? I'm just trying to understand, why would the Jewish guy bring up OnlyFans when the black guy didn't bring up OnlyFans? That's crazy, man. All right.
Because
The
without
Jew
even
who
knowing, I'm
created
willing
that
to
as well
bet
as
that's also wrong. But
as
go on.
well. Yes.
I'm willing
So
to bet there's a Jew
you guys,
that's a
so thanks.
VC that owns a parent company
Anyways.
that's somehow tied to OnlyFans. But go on.
Right. Yeah. Escape
Okay.
blame. But
Escape blame again. You're
yes,
not a
escape
very
blame.
smart guy.
But with regards to Israel, the leadership is overwhelmingly European, including your Bibi Netanyahu, who is
But is
from
that what
Europe
you
and
said? Did you
changed
say
his
the
name.
leadership, or did you say that the
changed his
country is
name.
majority European?
You've
Yes,
lost
sorry.
your arguments, and now
I
you're
didn't
just
lose my
going to ad
argument. I asked
hominem.
you a
What
very
was your
simple
argument?
question.
What was your
Very
argument?
simple. Yes or no? Is
What was your
majority of
argument?
Israel European? Yes or no?
All of the people who took over Israel are Europeans. The
Majority
people
of them
who are
are- did you
controlling
say
your
people? I'm
government,
sorry, you
the
said
people who are
they're all
controlling your
European.
government are Europeans. Now go on with your argument. You're emotional.
so now
You
we'll go on.
Jews,
Now
you
we'll go
Jews
on.
get mad when we expose you, and because
Wait, yo, listen. Here's the what I want us to understand. This is not a proclaiming Israelite who's saying these things. And also, too, if you haven't noticed within the past couple of months, it's been Christians who are exposing certain things about the Jewish community when it comes to the land of Israel. They themselves are having debates about this. They're having debates about this. Now you have people who are non-religious. You have people who are not identifying or claiming to be Israelite or anything of that nature. And they themselves are now jumping 10 toes down into this whole thing. So this is no longer bound in a religious context from the fact of a religious arena of people who are religiously debating this subject. This is now crossed the lines. You get atheists, you got pro-black power, all of these, everybody is doggone engaging in this conversation, including Christians, about this whole thing. So I just wanted to bring that out. I hope y'all are paying attention to what's going on. And Israelites, you no longer need to be engaging in this doggone situation because it's crossed the lines now. It's this thing is going across the street, across the county lines, the state lines. This thing is going international. This thing is going all into places and subjects and conversations that is beyond a religious context.
now go on with your argument. You're emotional.
so now
You
we'll go on.
Jews,
Now
you
we'll go
Jews
on.
get mad when we expose you, and because you think that you're God's chosen people, you just can't contain yourself. That's
Do y'all think that's true? Did you hear what he said? He said, y'all think y'all God chosen people. You can't contain yourself. You think that everybody's supposed to bow down to you. Put a one in the chat if y'all think that's true. Put a one in the chat. If y'all think what he said is true, put a one in the chat. I'm gonna rewind it. I'm gonna run this back. I'm gonna run it back.
You Jews get mad when we expose you, and because you think that you're God's chosen people, you just can't contain yourself. That's why you guys jump out. I never get more DMs than when I mention Jews. It's because you guys think that you're superior and you want to force this idea. You guys are the world's biggest liars, and no.
Yo, whoa. Man. This is some heavy stuff, man. This is some heavy engagement. Man.
God's chosen
I'm
people,
pretty
you
calm.
just can't
I
help,
promise
can't
you we're
contain
doing much
yourself.
better than your
That's why you
little
guys jump
insult
out. I never
community
get more
over here.
DMs than when I mention Jews. It's because
Right.
you guys think that you're
I think
superior
we're
and you
doing
want
a
to
little better
force
than
this
your little
idea.
insult
You
community
guys are the
over here.
world's biggest liars and no one believes you. You
Again,
guys are starting
no
World
factual
War
basis
III
for what
and
we
we don't
say.
want to send our
Go ahead and
children.
go look up the
We don't
100.
Yo, he said y'all are starting World War III, and we don't want to send our children. We don't want to send our, he's saying we don't want to send our children to fight a war that y'all started. Now, on television, the media says or believes that Israel is defending themselves and that Hamas and the Palestinians started this war. Everybody outside of the media, and including some of these pundits and politicians, are starting to believe and do believe that this thing was started by Israel. And folks don't want to send their children. That's what he said.
get more DMs than when I mention Jews. It's because you guys think that you're superior and you want to force this idea. You guys are the world's biggest liars and no one believes you. You guys are starting World War III and we don't want to send our children. We don't respect you guys because you guys are wicked.
Is Israel the world's biggest liars? That's a bold statement right there. That's a bold statement right there, y'all. It's a lot of liars out here, man. America, they be lying. Russia be lying. Germany be lying. Poland be lying. China be lying. This man said that y'all are the world's biggest liars. That's a bold statement compared to all these other liars out here. That's a bold statement, y'all. I'm just saying. That's a heavy statement. That's a heavy statement.
Right now on
You're wicked.
Marquette's live.
I told you my name is pronounced Marquette. That's why you couldn't complete a university.
Shalom, 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 woke Yosef. Now, see, I gotta be honest with y'all. For me, I don't like it when discussions and debates get personal. I don't like it when it gets personal and gets nasty. And get name calling and get to saying it just at that point it reeks carnality. And I don't know Marquette personally. I don't know him personally. I don't know his background. So this is not a throw off on him. I'm just saying, period. I don't like I don't like it when it kind of gets heated to that level. Shalom, brother Arrow Spike. Shalom to you as well. Shalom, shalom, and blessings to you. I don't like it when it gets personal like that, family. I just, to me, it's just, I really don't, man. I think we can do things and have discussions without it being ugly. That's just me personally. And I know that these discussions get heated, but I think we have to also remain in control, even when we're thinking it. We just have to make sure, try to not allow it to exit through our vocals. All right.
World's biggest liars, and no one believes you.
Again,
You guys are starting
no
World War
factual basis
III,
for
and
what
we don't
say.
want to send our
Somebody
children.
go look up the
We don't
109
respect you guys because you guys are wicked.
I'm offering right now on Marquette's,
You're wicked.
on Marquette's live.
I told you my name is pronounced Marquette. That's why you couldn't complete a university degree. You got into university and you dropped out because you lack intelligence.
Again,
But you
I
are
came on here to have a
excessive with
debate.
arrogance. You
Clearly
lack
capable.
intelligence. You're excessive with arrogance.
$1,000, which is
You don't have
again,
$1,000.
paid this entire month.
You don't have
For anyone
$1,000.
who could
Look
provide
at
me
the
with the
look at your
list of
background. You don't have
countries who've been
$1,000.
kicked out of. Now, Marquette, do you want to continue the conversation? Honestly,
Again, I'm going to tell you one last time. My name is pronounced Marquette. I clarified it at the very beginning. You're so bright. You can't catch on to the pronunciation of something. Don't you speak multiple languages? What languages do you speak?
I'm just unintellectual. So now let's go back to the
You mean
conversation.
unintelligent would be the word, not unintellectual.
Man. Now he did. I gotta be honest, y'all. I gotta be honest. He did tell him the pronunciation of his name. Now the question is that honest or is it poking at the bear to consistently and repeatedly pronounce my name wrong? No, it's a thin line, man. It's a thin line. It's a thin line, family. All right, let me go to the comments here. All right, let's see here. Truth been commenting up something in the comments. Thank you for your comments, Truth. I definitely appreciate that. Everybody that's in here, I appreciate y'all for jumping on and supporting. All right, let's see what it says here. Yahweh and his people. The truth said Yahweh and his people, Israel, verse Allah and his people, Islam. Isaiah 41 challenges the Quran. Yeshua, Emmanuel, Israel debated the rabbis, scribes, and Pharisees. How do you think Yeshua, Emmanuel, Israel died? Teaching the truth, doing the truth, and showing the truth. Tell the truth, teach the truth, and do the truth. Woke Yosef said Marquette is a follower of Islam and stands on his religious doctrine and disagrees with us being the true Israelites. Well, see, I ain't know that. I'm telling you, I don't know the background of the guy. I don't know his background. I came across this video and I just like, man. So I can see why, he he's aggressive in his approach with that. Based off his background, being Islam. Do you know if do y'all know if he's NOI or is he a Sunni or Shiite? So, all right, but let's check this out.
It's unintelligent. Moreover, what languages do you speak?
Now you want to continue the conversation?
Real quick, though, I'm curious about you. What languages do you speak?
French, Hebrew, English.
Man, these doggone commercials.
So you speak French, Hebrew,
Not as well.
and English. Okay, French,
Okay.
Hebrew, English. You said
So
you're
now-
Moroccan. You don't speak any Arabic?
I don't.
So you're Moroccan, but you don't speak Arabic.
I didn't grow up there. I'm not.
You didn't grow up there. Did you grow up in
Again,
Israel?
The red herrings.
Did you grow up in
funny how
Israel?
Every accusation.
grow up in
listen, if I
Israel?
say Every accusation is a.
Did you grow up in Israel?
I didn't. Grow
Why are
up
you
in
so tight? Like, why don't you want to be open? Listen, I'll answer the question. I asked you, did you grow up in Israel? Ask me, did I grow up in Israel? No. Did I grow up in
no.
Africa? No.
I
I grew up in
said
America.
no.
Where'd you grow up?
Again, Marquette, do you want to go back to the conversation?
It's Marquette. Why are you having so many troubles there? What's wrong with you?
Stupid me.
What's wrong with you? It's Marquette. Give it one practice. Try it one time. Marquette.
Marquette, you're right.
There we go.
Marquette.
All right.
You made a claim. I'm just going to point out that all Jews, and this is what I've seen you do consistently, all Jews are European.
No, let me clarify then. When I say that, I just want to clarify so you know what I mean. The so-called Jew who is controlling the state of Israel, those are Europeans. That's what I'm saying. I'm essentially stating that they are not a Semitic people who originate in the Middle East. They're European, just like your current prime minister, who's changed his name from something sounding more Polish, more Eastern European. And if you track the history of a lot of people in that administration, they all changed their names.
God dog it. God dog it. Is it truth to that? I've been seeing that a lot. I've been seeing them folks been talking about Netanyahu changed his name and it ain't his real name ain't Netanyahu and his family Polish and all this other stuff and all the doggone leadership and man, I'm just man, this all right. Let's get this over with.
To sound more Hebrew. Is that true? Is
yes,
it true?
Absolutely.
It is true, exactly, because they're Europeans masquerading. Now go ahead. Or Eastern European. And if you track the history of a lot of people in that administration, they all changed their names to sound more Hebrew. Is that true? Is
yes,
it true?
Absolutely.
It is true, exactly, because they're Europeans masquerading. Now go ahead.
Okay. So notice two things that just happened here. You made a claim that was factually incorrect. Contrary to how this conversation's been going, which I'd like to scale down, I'd like to have an open, honest conversation. I let you clarify your statement and add context to it, which, by the way, completely changed what you were saying. Now, generally speaking,
no, it's because you were watching clips instead of the full YouTube video.
I let you talk.
No, but be clear. You're taking a an Instagram clip, and you're trying to project my perspective. That's foolish. You took a slice of a 3-hour conversation. So really, it's not that I didn't clarify, it's that you didn't do your research. So be clear on that. Did you watch the 3-hour conversation? Yes or no? Be honest.
Did I?
Did you watch the 3-hour conversation?
Marquette.
I'm asking you, did you watch the 3-hour conversation?
Absolutely not. But was that
absolutely not? So that's my point. So don't misrepresent my position and say I needed to clarify it. It's not that I needed to clarify, it's that you didn't do your research, and that's why you misrepresented me.
Man, I tell you, out here in these streets, boy, I tell you, these internet streets, something else, y'all. These internet streets is something else. I'm telling you, man, this is, man, this stuff here, boy, I tell you, boy. Look at, man, this, when the internet came out with all social media and all this other stuff, man, you can hang it up for, you can hang it up with all that, you know, with all the protected, being shielded from conversations and information, whether it's truth or a lie, because there are also some lies out here on this internet. You know, you got to be careful not to get caught up in that world wide web, because it's a lot of stuff out here, man, that will have you thinking it's true, but it's a lie. All right. Well, blessings to you all. I'm gonna get off of here. I just want to drop that on y'all, man, and get y'all thoughts. Definitely don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let me go to the comment section once again. Truth says we didn't know anything about the truth. Stolen name and all. Aerospike says, why do you think I backed away? So much stuff. It's crazy. I chill. It's crazy. I chill. Not out here or not out there. It's crazy out chill. I'm just saying, y'all. Hey, listen. Remember to stay prayed up. Remember to stay encouraged. And listen, remember to remain positive, man. Do something. Think about, listen, if you haven't secured things in your life, you know, I'm talking about, man, because one day we all gonna die. Make sure that you got some insurance for your family, y'all. Make sure you have some way. Don't leave your family with the responsibility of trying to figure out how they're going to bury you. It's nothing worse than the stress and relieving debt on your family, especially if you're a man and you leaving this type of stress on your wife to figure out how she's going to bury you. Come on now. We got to do better. We got to do better as a people. All right. Blessings to you all. And I'll see y'all once again. We're going to keep this thing going. Again, we're going to have subjects, and we're going to definitely keep getting into this conversation. The next thing I definitely want to check out. I want to do a review of this debate with these sisters. Okay. Non-believers and believers. All right. So I'm going to do that. We're going to play that. I'm going to see what y'all thoughts are, what y'all think about it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification button. And don't forget to continue to support. Don't forget to check out our website, boomchurchint.org. That's boomchurchint.org if you're looking for a place to worship and fellowship near you on Shabbat. All right. Blessings to you all. Shalom, grace, peace, and many blessings. Until next time, at the same time, Nate.